Hello and welcome to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 15, Week 1, Round 2. My opponent this round is named Panson Hansen. So let's look at the matchup. Alright, the hotbot shows that I have the majority of the green on my side, but Panson Hansen does have some key red areas. Let's look at the stats. Well, I am leading by a large margin in every category. And I will show you a graphic in a moment that will explain why Panson Hansen has so few lifetime banners and his stats are a little bit lower, but we'll get back to that in a moment. Let's look at our roster breakdown. I do have a 700,000 GP advantage overall, also a top 80 and top 65 advantage. I have 21 more Zetas, but Panson Hansen has me beat on speed, which is a rarity for me at my GP level, to be outspeeded by a bit. He also has more G13s and more G12s. So while I have the advantage on GP, he actually has more top-end characters. I do have the advantage on mods overall, which again, it's interesting for me because I have the advantage on overall mods, and yet he has the speed advantage. And then Panson Hansen has 10 more relic levels than I do, mostly from his 4 tier 7 relic characters. Looking at the meta character report, you can see I do have Jedi Knight Luke and he does not. And then on ships you can see his negotiator is only 5 stars. Now here's where it gets strange. When I did my scouting on Panson Hansen, I was looking at his Grand Arena history like I always do on SWGOH.gg. And what I noticed was that he doesn't play a lot. Take a look at his last 4 seasons of Grand Arena Championship. In his last 4 seasons, he has more than half of the weeks he didn't play at all. He just didn't join. And in all of the weeks that he did join, as far as I could tell from his attacks and his opponent's attacks, he had set an auto set defense. So going into this round, I was sure, 100% convinced that he was going to auto deploy. So I saved almost every single one of my top teams for offense because I didn't want to have to slug through an auto set defense and potentially not clear his board. But what that meant is I made my own defense drastically worse, knowing that yes, even when you auto set your defenses, you do have some characters that you can attack with. So I knew there was a chance he would get through a few squads, but I wasn't worried about getting full cleared just based on the fact that I was convinced he would auto deploy. So imagine my surprise when I opened up the board and I saw this. He full cleared me and his defense is not an auto deploy. Let me show you what I ended up setting and how he did against it. Up top here, I put many of the teams that I normally put on defense, I still kept there, but they were the lower end teams. What I took away were my top couple big hitter teams that I count on for getting holds. So this Basilisk team and this Asajj team I normally have on there, this Dooku squad. But like this Lando Rolo Cholo is normally one of my throwaway squads in the back, and instead it was up front. Down below here, I kept Grievous because I was thinking, well, I don't want him to get to the back just in case. And he one-shot that. He took 2 shots on my Maul team, and then my Finn and the Resistance Bros went down in 1 as well. Going to the back, you can see I had no faith that he would get back here at all. I put a terrible card squad, I put Ewoks, I put a terrible Mon Mothma team, and then this throwaway HK Chopper squad that actually took him 3 battles to clear. So he did drop battles along the way, so I do have a cushion. He also didn't set one of his fleets. And I know that because when I opened up the board for the first time, he only had 1,002 points instead of 1,102. Back here in fleets, again, I kept my top 3 fleets and I put the leftovers here on defense and he one-shot those. So he didn't end up with a very good score, 2505, but that's mostly because he forgot to set one of his fleets. Otherwise it would have been over a 2600, which is not great, but it would have made me nervous. Instead, here's what I have to face today. A Bastila Hoda Ezra squad, almost exactly like mine. We got Finn, Poe, and Resistance Trooper, some bounty hunters, some Night Sisters. Down below, we've got the rest of his Night Sisters, Bosk Bounty Hunters, and some Geos. Now, I'm not worried about clearing them. In fact, I have way too many squads for offense, but it's just painful to me that I relied on my scouting so heavily, and I let myself get so convinced that he was going to auto-deploy that I left myself vulnerable to potentially being in a really tough efficiency match. It didn't turn out that way, and at this point, I'm not concerned about winning this match, but it definitely is a lesson for me to learn for the future. All right, let's go ahead and tackle these bugs first. We'll go in with Palpatine, Vader, and Thrawn and see if we can't clear them out quickly. So we will Merciless right off the bat and see if we can't get Spy out of here. Maybe not. He is Relic 2, so we'll see if this kills him. All right, nice. His Brood is only gear 12 though. Sun Fact is Relic 2 as well. So we're able to get decent. I mean, I'm happy that we got Spy out right away. We'll Fracture the Brute. Hope for some stuns. Got none. That's alright. We'll keep working on Brood Alpha. See if this will take him out. Yep. And let's see if we can get all of it back on Vader. Nice. Get back into Merciless. Let's get our throw on Sun Fact. Oh, he stole one. I should have Force Crushed. That was my fault. Oh, it gave it to me anyway. I was lucky. Alright, next up we will take on the Bounty Hunter team. And normally, again, I split these teams up. But I'm going to go ahead and just bring in Han and Chewie with CLS. Because I have way too much offense here today. So let's see if we can stun Dengar. And get go in on Bosk. Got rid of the taunt. Let's see if we can get Boba down once, twice. And let's see if we can draw it out to get our healing up. Oh, Dengar. Dengar, Dengar. How I hate your thermals. Alright, I actually think I'm gonna come away with full banners anyway. Nope. 53? No, alright. Gave it to me again. Game's being generous with banners. Alright, this last one with Talzin. And we'll go with Crew and Watt. Which I think is probably the weakest squad I'm going to use all day long. So we'll get the weapons tech out. And let's go ahead and stun Zombie. And we'll start working on Talzin right away. And with tanking tech on Crew. And stuck behind Zombie again. It's alright. Go heal. Well, that was nice, but well, let's miss. Definitely not going to get full banners. I don't think. Get rid of the Foresight. Yeah, Watt over there. My Watt is still only 6 stars. It's going to take, I think, 2 more territory battles to get enough to get him to 7. Cleanse that. Ah, that was dumb. I needed to get my kills with Executioner. Wasn't even thinking. That's alright. Draw it out a little bit, see if we can't heal up the rest of the way. Go ahead and miss there on purpose. Let's stun Spirit so he she doesn't do more bad. Alright, nice. Looks like I am full on health and protection. Got it all back. Can't complain with a 54. Picked up my bronzium. Let's see what they have in the back for me. I really don't know because I've never been able to scout them because they either don't show up or they auto deploy. Alright, so nothing good back here. Let me figure out exactly what I'm going to do with all my teams and I'll be right back. Alright, well, like I've said, I have way too much offense. Let's go back to the top and let's see if we can do some undersizes and see if we can keep our string of 54s alive. Let's just throw in my Darth Revan here, since we've got him. Fear them all and put all the debuffs and get Finn some more lightning and some more lightning. Let's go ahead and kill him, and let's kill him, and then we'll kill him. Alright, nice when they never attack. Next, let's go with the Night Sisters here. We'll just take... Let's just take Skywalker and Ahsoka. I think that's plenty. So let's go ahead and hit old Daka, kill her. And I lost the banner. Well, but I went undersized, so my string of 54s is still alive. Alright, against these bounty hunters, let's take in Shock T and the clones, or at least some of the clones. Let's go with Arc and Echo. So let's go ahead and give that to Arc, I guess. Or is that Echo? I never know. Let's put that there, and still the 54. Alright, we got this Bastila Hoda kind of timeout squad. Let's just see if Jedi Knight Luke can do it on his own. I don't know that he can, but I don't see why he wouldn't be able to. So we'll just stun them all, and we'll go after Ezra. And we may not end up finishing with full health and protection, but oh, ability blocked. Bummer. It's alright. Stun them all again. And there we go. Alright, that opens up the back. So let's see what he did. So yeah, he for some reason only set one fleet. It is a kind of weird Thrawn mismatch. Like, I don't even know what's going on here. So let's go with the negotiator, and we'll just bring in the normal squad, I guess. And we'll leave one open. Let's leave two open. I mean, if we fail, it's not a big deal. We've got two more good fleets to go. Does this stun? I always forget. No, it just target lock, so that is fine. Let's see if we can get buff immunity, so his taunt will go away at some point. There we go. Let's take out Anakin now. The big shot. Didn't really need to bring any reinforcements, it looks like. But we will. We'll bring in Ahsoka. Oh, I should have called in Poe to get my protection back. That was dumb. Not thinking. It's fine. I'll still take a 65. Alright, let's jump back down to the bottom, see what we can do down here. This Akbar team, let's just take Wampa. I think Wampa can solo this. Maybe not. He might just get wrecked by Leia here. All those exposes, yeah, look at this. Woo! Wampa, say it ain't so. Yep, he's gonna go down. Wow. Well, serves me right. Getting cocky. Yeah, that machine gun Leia, she's only gear 11, but it didn't matter. That was pretty brutal. Taught me a nice little lesson there. All right, let's come in here with Jedi Knight Revan. Yeah, I have so much for offense. It's silly that I was trying to do that, but oh well. There goes my string of 54 and above. Let's just finish off Droideka, and then we will work on these other two. Yeah, I'm still a little surprised. I'm surprised that they, she just kept getting bonus turns. Which is good for her. Must be modded correctly. Or got really lucky. I should have thought about it more before doing that. In any event, let's go ahead and take out Dooku and finish this one up. Alright, we will jump to the CLS, and I've got Padme still. Just ridiculous how much I saved for offense thinking it was going to be auto-deploy. Alright, let's get some of that back up, and let's get some of this up. See if we can't take out Luke. Well, stunned him at least. Alright. And see if we can get our protection back. Only a 51. Wow. Falling apart in the back here, guys. Falling apart. Let's take JTR to clean this up. We'll wiggle and we'll wave, and we'll just get Leia down before anything else happens. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Alright, what do we have left for these troopers? Too much still. I guess we'll just go clones. We can go bugs. Night Sisters. Let's go clones. Although I only have 2 of them. Let's go clones with 3PO. So we'll do that and go ahead and taunt up. And get rid of Stark here first. Save the taunt this time. And this should do it. Nope. There we go. Alright, back to our winning ways of 54. Alright, well, there we go. We have a grand total of 2664, even dropping a battle. So I'm happy about that. To 2505. This is definitely a lesson for me to not always just look at the scouting. Although, I mean, I don't know if you can blame me. 4 seasons in a row of me either not playing or auto-deploying. and then suddenly he sets a real defense. So in any event, thank you, Pants and Henson, for the battle. It actually definitely was better than an auto deploy. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you next round.